Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are usually free to talk, to remember this, and for many hours. But don't forget the time too, because you don't want to get scolded by your mom, right? But now, what happened? We cannot do that again. The situation has changed over 180 degrees. Yeah, we have to maintain the distance from each other due to this pandemic. My name is Najma Syahida from University Aisyiyah Yogyakarta. Say we have to keep the distance from the others and just keep staying at home. So we have to limit our meeting with people, right? And those perhaps can prevent the spreading of the viruses. But if we are staying at home like this, isolate ourselves from our society, and cannot even play with our peer group, do you know what the effect is? We ended up shocked by this sudden change. And this thought of sudden change can lead us to pessimism, negative thought. And if you put all of this together in your mind, the result is worst, lead to depression. Let's see, I, myself, have suffered from this situation. I become shocked by this sudden change that I usually meet with many people and sharing the energy. But now, even talk to them casually, I can't. When I'm put in a situation or something like that have so many people around there, then I know that I have to start a conversation, even just a little talk. But suddenly, so many thoughts came up in my mind. Like, hey, how if they are get infected? How if I am the one who get infected and I'm not realizing and I can spread the virus to them? And you know what? Because of this thought, I become not used again to hold conversation. And it's become like a trauma. I'm starting to doubt myself with how to greet them first. And after that, this distracting thought came up in my mind and I ended up biting my tongue as long as I'm too cautious to hold a conversation. And after I come home, it makes me feel bad and I'm just blaming myself. Why? Why you can't even talk properly? And this thought has distracted me all along the day. What I said earlier is just a small example of all coincidences that might be suffered by the others. What's the other impact? Let's see. Because of this pandemic, we have to stay at home, right? See, the workers, the consequences from there is their salary will get reduced. The amount of money they earn cannot afford the needs of family. So they can get confused and depressed. See, children have to go to school through online media. Therefore, their parents have to accompany their children to learn, but have to do house chores and working at the same time. So they can get confused and depressed. So now, the question is, what do we have to do to prevent this problem? Well, what you have to do first is accept the situation. If you realize the situation has changed, you will realize too that you must adapt well, even though it is difficult to do. After you can accept it, try to control your mind and your emotion. Fulfill your thoughts by thinking positively, doing regular exercise, eating nutritious food, make sure to get enough sleep, and do whatever to make your own improvement. For example, you have great skills when it comes to editing video, so maybe you can start to using the skills and make your own YouTube channel. And after that, you can make your own progress day after day. And lastly tips, stay active. That's all for my speech. Hope with this we can learn something new together and enjoy it. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.